Child's pose.
Spread your fingers out and press your bottom back to your heels. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it. With your mouth closed, breathe out. Hold it. And again, breathe in through your nose. Hold it. And breathe out. Hold it.
Press into your hands and move to downward facing dog. Look in between your toes, press your hands and your feet down. And take 2 breaths here. In through your nose. Hold it. Breathe out. Hold it. Again, in through your nose. Hold it. And breathe out. Hold it. Step your feet to your hands in ragdoll pose. Place your hands on your elbows and sway side to side. Keep your knees and your toes super soft and just let your head dangle down to the floor. Moving the body side to side, shaking the head. Keeping a really solid foundation in the feet. And then let your arms drop down to the floor. And stand all the way up, extended mountain pose. Look up. And then 2 rounds of sun salutation A. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank to low plank, sometimes known as chaturanga. Upward facing dog, look up. Downward facing dog, look back. And in downward facing dog, take 2 breaths in through the nose. Hold it. Breathe out. Hold it. Now 1 more deep breath in. Hold it. And deep breath out. Hold it. And step your feet to your hands for second sun A. So inhale, lift halfway. Pause. Exhale, fold all the way. From the feet, stand all the way up, hands to the lights. On an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the shins, lift halfway. Step high to low plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Keep the belly engaged and keep your drishti, your eye gaze, on your 10 toes. Take 2 breaths here. Breathe in. Pause at the top. Breathe out. Pause at the bottom. Breathe in. Pause at the top. Breathe out. Pause at the bottom. Step your feet to your hands, 2 sun Bs. So breathe in and lift halfway. Breathe out and fold all the way. And then drop your bottom toward the ground, reach your arms up, thunderbolt chair pose. Forward fold and exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Step high to low plank, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot to warrior 1. Reach your arms up and look up. And then put your hands down and step back, chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot, warrior 1. Reach up and look up. Pause. And then put your hands on the ground and step back, high to low plank. Upward facing dog, look up. Downward facing dog, look back. Pause in the down dog and sun salutation B for 2 breaths. Keep the pressure into your hands, pressure into your toes. And keep the backs of your knees soft. And then take a deep breath in. Hold it. Deep breath out. Hold it. Step or jump your feet to the front of the mat and then lift halfway. Sweep up on an inhale. Fold forward on an exhale. Thunderbolt, reach up, inhale and look up, press into the feet. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, look up. Downward facing dog, look back. Step the right foot to the right hand. Put the left heel down, reach up, warrior 1. Now take a huge deep breath in as you look up and stretch up. Hands down on the mat, step high plank to low plank. An upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step your left foot, warrior 1. Go for a big, huge step and keep the pressure in the bottoms of both feet. Look up, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Just notice the heat starting to build in the body, the wakening up of the body, the vitality in the body starting to swirl. Take 2 more breaths in downward facing dog. So in like this, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold it, exhale. Down dog, step your right foot into warrior 2. Right toes face the front of the mat. Left toes are at the back of the mat. It's like you're surfing with your arms parallel over your thighs. Starting to build more heat in the legs. Spread the fingers out, spread the toes out. Push into the bottoms of both feet and stay here for 2 more breaths with the knee over the ankle and the back leg straight. Take your right hand, flip it up. Reverse warrior, slide your left arm down the back of the left leg. Keep pressure in the right foot. And stay and build a little bit more heat for 1 more breath. And then a connecting vinyasa. So step back, high plank to low plank. Lift to upward facing dog. Move back to downward facing dog. And notice the right and left side of the body, the sensations, the blood flow on one side and potentially the absence of it on the other side. Step your left foot to warrior 1. Put your right foot flat and rise up to warrior 2. Make space in between your fingers and space in between your feet. And push down into the bottom of both feet. From fingers to toes spreading out. Deep breath in. Hold it. Deep breath out. Hold it. Deep breath in. Hold it. Deep breath out. Hold it. Okay, now go just a little bit deeper. Flip your left palm up. Slide the right arm down the outside of the right leg. Reverse warrior. Keep the front knee bent. Keep the vitality building in the body. And then a connecting vinyasa. So high plank to a low plank, to an upward facing dog, to a downward facing dog, and breathe out. From here, take your right foot to your right hand, triangle. Straighten both of your legs and put your left foot flat on the ground. Lift the left arm up in the air, triangle Trikonasana. Keep the legs soft, keep the feet active. Look all the way up the top fingers. You might bring your bottom right hand to your right leg to give your side body a little bit more of an opportunity to open up. Keep the pressure in the feet, keep the eye gaze going all the way up to the lights. And then place the hands on the mat and step back, high plank. To low plank, to upward facing dog, back to downward facing dog. And then step the left foot to the left hand, put the right foot on the ground, and reach the arms up in the air, the right arm up. If it hurts your neck to look up at your right hand, just look down at your left foot or look straight out in front of you. And again, variation to this could be to place your left hand on your left leg. And then notice the stretch you get in the side bodies. Push down into both feet and pull your belly all the way in and up as you open the chest and press a little bit more into the feet. And then step to high plank position. Pause in high plank, build some tapas, some fire in the middle of the belly, and then go to low plank. Lift to upward facing dog, and go back to downward facing dog. Bring your feet together at the back of the yoga mat, and lift your heels right over your toes. Roll out to high plank so that your shoulders are right over your wrists. Spin your heels to the left and reach your arm up in the air for side plank. As a variation, you can bring your bottom knee down and look up at your fingers. Build vitality and spread the fingers out all the way down to the webbing. And keep the bottom of your left hand pressed to the floor. Hold here for 1, 2, 3, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, look up. Downward facing dog, press back. So bring both feet together at the back of the mat. Lift the heels up, heels stack right over toes, set your drishti there. Now spin both heels to the right and lift the left arm up. As a variation, you could drop the right knee down, keep the left leg straight, and look all the way up at your fingers, way up in the air. Press down into your bottom hand, take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Hold here for 3. 1, 2, 3. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank, and then upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Soften the knees, press the belly of the thighs. And then step your right foot in between your hands for a low lunge. Keep the back heel lifted, and then reach your arms up for crescent lunge. Look up. And then bring your hands to a prayer position. Twist to the right. You could bring your back knee down if that fits better for you. And hold this twist. Rinsing out, making space in the vital part of the body, your vital organs, the stomach. Bringing fresh blood flow, oxygen right into that part of the body. Stay and hold. Pushing into your feet, bringing your left ribs around the stack underneath of the right ribs. Hold for 3 more breaths. 1, 2, 3. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, scoop it in and up. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Step the left foot, crescent lunge. Reach up. And again, as a variation, you can bring your back right knee down to the ground if you'd like to. Push into both toes, look up. And then bring your hands to your heart in a prayer position. Now take your right arm on the outside of the left leg and twist. You can bring one hand down to the ground, take the other arm up. If that gives you more of a sense of vitality in the body, more of a sense of rinsing and opening all the good stuff that lives in the middle of the body, take a deep breath in and twist as you exhale. Another deep breath in. Twist on the exhale. Hold it for 1, 2, 3. And then a connecting vinyasa. So step high to low plank. Go to upward facing dog. Go to downward facing dog. And soften the elbows and the knees. Push into your hands, push into your feet. And then step or jump your feet to your hands. Lift up a little bit. Fold forward. So another twist. Come into chair pose. Bring the hands to the heart. And then twist to the right. So a second opportunity here to work on vitality. Pulling the pit of the belly in and twisting. Left ribs underneath the right ribs. Now drop the bottom a little bit lower. Keep the elbows stacked one on top of each other. Deep breath in. And exhale, twist. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. And then fold. Separate the feet and put your second and third fingers around your big toes. Lift the big toes up and fold back down. Fingers to toes, forward fold. Move your head front and back. Move it side to side. And then release your toes, bring your feet back together. Drop your bottom down and reach your arms up, thunderbolts. Hands to your heart and then twist toward the left. Keep your back side moving back. Keep the bottoms of your feet pressed down. And then take a deep, deep inhale. Exhale, twist. Deep, deep inhale. Exhale, twist. One more, fill up, pull the belly in, and twist, and then fold forward. This time, separate the feet and press the toes to the wrist. Let the head drop down to the ground. Shift the head front and back. Move it side to side. And then drop down into a tabletop position. Tuck your toes under. Round your spine like an angry cat. And then lift your chest into a dog-tailed stretch. Round your spine like an angry cat. And then lift your chest. Bring your shoulders over your hips. Take your hands onto your back. Lift up and lean back. Camel pose. You don't have to go very far back, just a chance to open, bring some vitality into your lungs and your chest. And then bring your hands back down into downward facing dog. So another twist to put in here, take your right hand to your left leg and look under the left armpit. And then put your right hand back down, take your left hand to your right leg, look under the right armpit. And then both hands down, drop to the knees, cross the ankles and sit on your bottom. Lay down flat on your back and move into the bridge pose. So in the bridge pose, you'll have your feet flat, your knees bent. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Now lift your bottom up, put pressure into your feet. Give the bottoms of your feet some more energy, awareness, intention by lifting and spreading the toes. And then drop the bottom back down onto the mat. You can do bridge pose again, or you can move from bridge to wheel. So to move from bridge to wheel, lift your bottom up, reach your arms in the air, press your shoulder blades to the mat, and then bend your elbows and bring your fingers toward your shoulders. Place your hands on the mat, take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Then lift your body up into a wheel pose. If this doesn't feel right for you, you'll come back down into bridge. 3, 2, 1. Slowly let your body drop back down onto the ground. Tap your knees together. And then bring your knees into your chest and rock a little bit front and back. Just giving your spine a nice massage. And then bend your knees. Take your fingertips on your temples and abdominal twisting. So extend the left leg and bring the left shoulder to the right leg. And then switch, extend the right leg and bring the right shoulder to the left leg. And then just start to move side to side, noticing if you're flailing or like not moving with your breath. Keep your twisting somewhat under control. And just move again, the vital organs side to side, bringing vitality back into the body. Keep going for 1, 2. We're going to 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. Now, if you want to do more of those, you can pause the video. Or if you're ready to move on, hug your knees into your chest and rock back and forth. And come up to boat pose. This one's called Navasana. Spread out your toes, engage the belly, take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and then you can go to a low boat pose if you want to. And then hug your knees to your chest, and put the feet down. Good, so now we'll move into a seated split pose. Take the legs out wide, lift up, and then start to walk your hands forward into a bowing split pose. And then from here, walk your hands back into the center. Put another twist in. So take your left knee and bend it. Put your left leg on the ground. And step your right foot on the outside of the left leg. Right arm behind your back, and then twist to the right. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then switch your twist. So right knee on the ground, left foot on the outside of the right knee, and then twist to the left. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And then bring your feet flat. Lay down on your back. Take your knees to the right and supine twist. Look to the left. Push your hands down to the ground. Get the middle of the belly to stretch. And then take your knees to the left and look to the right. Supine twist here. Working into the middle of the back. Stretching all of the organs in the middle of the body one more time. And then just lay down flat on your back. Close your eyes. Move into deep rest, Shavasana. And so you'll stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like, until you feel ready to come out of the pose.